Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now we are ready for our final match and the final culmination of the tournament. Our grand final is starting right now. Happy versus 120 in the best of 5 to determine the winner of the Xiaotian Cup. Whoops. Wait, something's wrong with the sound. Hold on. Alright, there we go. We start our best of 5 on Twisted Meadows, happy bottom left, 120 top right, and we have different builds. It's a Ted Fiend opening with a DK for 120. Happy with a Lich Ghoul opening. And this is what the two have been playing most of the time when they've been facing each other. And they've been facing each other a lot this year already. I think this is like match 10 or something between the two. And it's been going back and forth. They've been exchanging blows, exchanging wins, left and right. Today is for another championship. 120 is the player out there who can challenge Happy the best, going by results. And now Happy's going to be challenging 120 in the main base. Lich getting ready to attack the main. DK has a TP. Might have to use it. As here comes the Lich. Nope, no TP used, but tech cancel, and this slows down Tier 2 and Tier 3 by a lot. Narrow Tower upgraded maybe a bit too late. And it's 2 Acolytes falling at least. One more kill, and it's a level 3 Lich. And there he gets it. Now we got the Dark Ritual, and still a bunch of ghouls in the mix here. Ach, kein Plan, Digga, with the resub. Thank you. Oh, Happy getting a lot of Acolyte kills here. This is not a good start for 120 in the slightest. He also walled off his Haunted, so the DK can't get in. The Fiend can't get in. Lich is low HP, but he's getting a lot of kills here, as it seems. Happy also starting to lose some ghouls. Losing a lot of ghouls, actually. Narrow Tower doing a good job. There's going to be another kill, and the DK has caught up quite well in experience. In fact, he's got the lead in experience. Happy, of course, having the tech lead by a lot. This is almost a 2-minute tech lead. Maybe like 1.5.
Forces are under attack.
But Happy losing more ghouls there than he would have liked. And the strongest phase of 120 is yet to come. The Fiend opening transitions very well into the late game. Around 50 supply and upward, normally the Fiends are favored against the ghouls. That is at least the conventional wisdom. Especially now, in the early game phase, where there's the DK aura as well, the Fiends do much better in an open fight against the ghouls out on the map. And Tier 3 for Happy starts quite early on. Big camp here for the Death Knight. This is going to get him level 3 pretty much. With a bunch of skellies. It's very doable. But with the Magi, ooh, great items for the Lich later on. Mantle and Robe, absolutely sensational. And Happy's trying to get slowly to level 3. This creep will do it. And the Scout might be a bit too late. Happy delaying the DK by quite a long time. Still only has 4 ghouls. He didn't really make more. So I think he's going to transition into Fiends then. He's got very good items on the Lich though. But here come the Fiends into the undead main base. Lich going to have to go for a Telly Staff here, I imagine. Oh, he's going to lose the Slaughterhouse. Oh, wow. That's a big deal. And Happy's going for the counterattack. Weird choice. Again, hunting down acolytes. Let's get the tele staff to get back if needed. Happy's really trying to double down on his tech lead. And Lich is finding plenty of kills here. Oh, the Lich couldn't be started yet for 1-0 because he was supply blocked as well. The Necropolis came too late. Alright, Slaughterhouse is going to be extremely late for Happy. Another cancel. The 1-0 is looking almost stubborn, refusing to go back home. The Lich is almost getting killed here. Has to staff to the DK. Now there's coils. Okay, tier 3 is finished. Now Happy can go for Frenzy. And he's looking for yet more kills. He's got more skellies. The Lich is getting healed.
A player's forces are under attack.
And more Rod is being used. A lot of skeletons, both going for a Spirit Tower in the back of the base.
Town is under siege.
It's quite the unconventional game. Lich now finally up. That will help. Buy a lot of Necromancy as well, and then finally deal with this harass. But Happy has gotten a lot of kills, hasn't he? New altar being made in the corner will have to be cancelled as well. Both having to multitask. DK still has a lot of mana though that he can use. TP home now. Could he have just walked back? Is that TP really necessary? Trying to get this round on the Lich. That would be a huge play. But Happy with a sidestep. He's got the boots. He's speedy. Let's compare the gold mines. 6,000 and 900 now. Again, 6,250. So, 650 gold difference. And of course also the acolytes that had to be remade. Very expensive for 1-0. But supply-wise, we're still looking pretty even. Slaughterhouse came up back here, by the way. Needs to open a way for the statues, and that he does. Oh, and Happy. Back with the Lich. There's Necropolis now at least. Doesn't have to cancel the tech.
The town is under siege.
1-0. We will make it to tier 3 this game, though. It is, of course, very delayed. But it will become ready.
Player's forces are under attack.
There's a hard camp to creep just with DK and ghouls. That's why the Lich has to help out here. Of accuracy, not so good for ghouls, could be good for a fiend transition later. Sometimes Happy plays these undead mirrors though, where he makes 0 fiends, none at all, but rather just goes ghouls and destros. I've also seen that before. Some very nice items for 1-0. Sobi mask, robe, mantle. And going for the red. Lots of great items here. Catguz gem. Not bad, I would say. Especially on the Lich. Protecting from the nuke. And Happy's going for a tier 3 expansion by the look of things. Dark Ranger 3rd. Lich about to get level 4, DK close to 3. There's the expo. One of mana stealing. Nice item always. And we're also gonna go for the red. Staff of Silence, of course, the best. Pendant of Mana, also quite nice. DK with a 665 mana pool. Mana potions will have insane value if Happy goes for them. And we're creeping up quite a bit. Happy's expansion, more than halfway through. But there's a window for 1-0 to cancel it. He's got a TP. And he might be able to find the cancel in the end. I'm not sure if he's scouted it yet, though. He's scouted this position. There's nothing there. Oh, and Happy might be getting caught unawares. Happy doesn't have a TP here. Robe. Oh my god, that is plus 24 damage. Destroyers being morphed. One last hit stolen. This could be a huge Nova against the ghouls. Not using the Nova yet. DK getting targeted. At the moment, 1-0's army is looking a lot stronger over here. Silence looked like it's hit nothing. DK has to be further away because of the threat of Nova, however. Has a heal scroll still. Death Knight hurt. Heal scroll is there. Still getting caught, but getting chased, I want to say. Has to run away. That exposes the fiends behind. 1-0 is getting a lot of kills on the destroyers. The coil heals that one for the time being. And the fiend falls. Happy's looking for more kills. And there doesn't seem to be Burrow, but there is a coil still to save that fiend. As 1-0 gets level 4 on the Lich. That's also nice. Now up at 39 intelligence. Happy's on 38. But Happy now has the expansion. Second Slaughterhouse. And I imagine a lot of destroyers soon. Ring +5. That's actually really good for the DK, I would say. Protect him from the orb. Oh, the coil is almost too late. Happy almost making a huge mistake there. But save the Lich in the end. 1-0's standing army is looking definitely superior right now. Happy's trying to poke. Shoot from range, keep 1-0 busy, and buy time for this expansion to keep mining. 1-0 also trying to expand, but it's going to take a little while. And Happy's going to go for a ton of destroyers. Five statues in queue for Happy. In upkeep already. Kind of surprised he's not going for more upgrades. There's expansion now in the works. Is he gonna have enough time though? Happy's bringing the ghouls, lots of them. And still so many statues in queue. 1-0 will have the TP out here. That's a guarantee. How much can he kill before? Oh, ghouls on the... going to the lumber. That was a bit of a mistake. One fiend goes down, but the rest survive. One fiend versus one ghoul. And a bit of damage to the economy. But we have so many statues, my man. DK didn't buy a mana potion, by the way. That seems like a bit of a mistake. Would have insane value. And we have yet more statues. Oh, wait. Happy doesn't have the ziggurat ready? I think it's coming somewhere. Yeah, another ziggurat here in the north. Happy getting ready to get to 80 supply. Happy doesn't have too many upgrades. If 1-0 can hold here, if he can win this next fight, 1-0 should be in a good spot. Happy almost seems to be all in with this push.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 now. Walking on home, trying to defend the Ack. That's going to go down quickly. A couple of skellies. Destroyers are trying to not attack, to not waste their mana on Acolytes. Alright, here we go. Big, huge Destroyer army. First Fiend goes down right away. The silence prevents the coil for the time being. And it's only 4 Fiends left. Every Fiend loss will hurt a lot. Happy can afford plenty more losses as it seems. Coil on cooldown, that Fiend falls as well. More Fiends need to join for 1-0 here to have a chance. Happy has just so many Destros, but they're running out of mana. With the Destroyers, having no mana soon, maybe there's a way to do it. And it's just pure magic immune madness in the air. Both players now with plenty of Destroyers, but of course Happy has way more. And gets level 4 here. Nice level up as well. Oh, DK in trouble, getting right-clicked. This could be the end. If he falls, the game is certainly over. Last second save though. Dark Ranger also, she survives. Happy could save her with a coil. One of so many coils this game. Oh, Death Knight there, flirting with danger. One more Nova and it's going to be his end. The right click also hurts quite a bit from this plus 24 damage Lich. Here's another coil, and this one more after. 1-0 is surviving for now, but the supply tells a clear story, and the game is over. GG. Happy takes map 1. The Ghoul build with the Lich once again working out well here for Happy. It was a very chaotic game. It was a wild early game. And I think despite the tech being so late, it wasn't even so terrible for 1-0. He got good levels, he got a lot of Ghoul kills, but perhaps the choice of attacking into the enemy base with that Fiend army, maybe that was the problem. Map 1 is done. Map 2, we're getting ready for it. And it's going to be Hammerfall. And I think that's the first time that I've ever seen Hammerfall in Undead Mirror. With many other Undeads, you have to consider the option of fast expansion. Also with 1-0, to be honest. But in the Mirror, it seems like both players don't really play expansion. Happy has a very good counter expo build with the Lich Ghouls, where he can be very aggressive early. And 1-0, if he plays 10 Fiends, on the other side, expansion could actually be really strong. But Happy never seems to prefer that style that much. Happy, not so much a fast expo player most of the time. Oh, by the way, Diocletian came in with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you, my man. As we are loading in and getting ready for map number 2. Colors have been swapped. Happy now in the blue. 1-0 in the yellow bottom right is again going for the Ted Fiend build. Still trusts and believes in this build. And I wonder what the creep routes look like on this map. It's still very fresh, this map. Not 100% figured out yet. And what is the DK solo creep here? You can creep this camp, but that's not level 2. This camp is, I think, too hard for the DK. So I guess you could creep this green into this green, and that's level 2. Whereas the Lich with a couple of ghouls can pick many different camps. This is one of the advantages of the Lich Ghoul build. You can creep very, very fast if you're left alone. And you can also be aggressive against the opponent's main base, excuse me. And it's also strong against a possible expansion play. So the Lich is very versatile, the Lich Ghoul build. Whereas the Tet Fiend build that we see by 1-0 has a lot of drawbacks. Slow creeping, no aggressive potential early game. But it has the very strong late game transition into a powerful Fiend army.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the DK, in fact, is going to be doing no creeping at all, but it's going to be harassing at the start. And this could work out pretty well. Let's use one Nova already. And the DK can threaten some steals.
Town is under siege.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for 1-0 so far. Started the tech already. Keeping happy on his heels. Could fake a coil here to force a Nova. Oh. Happy used the Nova regardless. No experience just yet on the DK. Coiling the Skellies, always a weird look, but since there's nothing else to coil at the moment, I guess that's the right call as the first Fiend finally joins. But 1-0 not with a bad early. He was able to slow down the Lich progress very well for quite some time. But now finally level 2 will be achieved. Healing up with the Ritual Dagger.
Player's forces are under attack.
And the tech, of course, tech lead is on 1-0. Is taking quite a bit of damage here from these creeps, and also needs to use mana to take the camps. This is perhaps the biggest disadvantage of Tet Fiend build. Early game creeping is very weak. And Happy is starting to pull ahead. Lich getting close to level 3. Oh, this camp should be enough for 3, right? Then he can pick up boots and really turn on the heat. Turn up the heat, I guess they say. And we see a Naga second by 1-0. For a time there, I think it was especially last year, 1-0 was looking really successful with a Naga second, Lich third tri-hero combo. He's trying to rekindle that flame. Good scout here with the Skelly. Saw the Lich approaching, so 1-0 should be ready. Oh, wait, the Naga. Naga? Naga is safe, but maybe not the Fiend. Couple more right clicks. Happy gonna staff on home. But there was a potion forced. All the mana drained from the DK and a Fiend kill. Happy seems to be very much in control at the moment. All the ghouls also still left alive.
A player's forces are under attack.
We still... Oh, I think Happy realized that there's no narrow tower in the main base. Which seems very greedy, I gotta say. Oh, and now at least an Acolyte here. Should be going down. Oh, can he save it? Oh! Help, friends!
A player's forces are under attack.
Acolyte's still dead. Oh, 1-0, I don't know. He's just creeping, he doesn't care. He looks a bit devastated. Lich gets the next Acolyte. Yeah, I mean, to be honest though, not having a Nerob in the main base is a weird choice.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now Happy has a statue as well. Out before the DK. DK joining now, bringing the orb. It's bringing a good amount of damage. And Happy got the last hit. We see it from the experience on the Death Knight. Oh, and snares on the Fiends. That is unfortunate timing. Might be able to save it? No, not quite. Frenzy isn't even finished yet. Happy feeling very eager to fight. What's the item? Scroll the beast. Not what you want. And 1-0 supply blocked. He can't get the Lich right now. He has to wait for the next Ziggurat. Quick gold check. 8,000 versus 7,500. 500 gold difference in the gold mines. Another ensnare. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? Dark Ranger joined. Naga is perhaps not going to get out of this. Nope. She's surrounded. Trying to pass the TP. But there's the Nova. Wow. 1-0. Absolutely eviscerated. We haven't seen 1-0 get owned like that in a while. Nothing too complicated. Lich creeping, level 3 boot staff, very strong, get the kills, get ahead. And Happy has yet to drop a map in this tournament. It could be a flawless tourney for Happy. If he wins map 3 here in this grand final, he will have gotten here with a 2-0, 2-0, 3-0, and possible 3-0. Unless 1-0 can change course now. All right, let's see what we get on this third map. Is this the final map? Hopefully not. Their encounters in the past have been really close, have been really epic. It had been going back and forth for a long time. But also worth mentioning is, despite looking at the whole year, it's been a very close exchange between Happy and 1-0, but the last 3 series had all gone to Happy. This today could be the 4th in a row, with Happy on match point in this best of 5. 1-0 is sticking with his Tet Fiend build, again going for the same opening, and Happy also sticking with a ghoul build. And why would he change? Burrow Rush with the 100 bits. Thank you. Good morning to you, sir.
is under siege.
Alright, out comes the Lich.
Players' forces are under attack.
We're going to start off with creeping. This is a map where there's a ton of creeps, and also a map where the Lich can stack very, very nicely if he finds the right items. Technically on 1-2-0, but not by that much, really. DK. Could throw a coil long range, maybe. Oh! You gotta leave, bro. This guy's been lagging. Coil on cooldown. Lich on level 2. The DK is getting a decent amount of experience here. Graveyard coming up. Nice sentry ward. Might be able to steal the last hit. Oh, but the DK also taking a couple of shots.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, yeah. DK has to back up. Too hurt. Lich gets the rest of the camp. And it's getting closer to 3, although it's still going to take a little while. No way. Scully expires. TK only level 1. Still no aura. That don't feel good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy again seems to have his foot on the pedal. And in control of this game. No way. Oh my god, the Nova gets the kill. DK still level 1. Oh my god, dude. And the illusions keep aggroing the creeps. No way. Happy, a master of abusing illusions on this map. Nova again before the coil.
Players' forces are under attack.
And now the Trapper isn't even enough for level 2 DK. Okay, that's pretty sick. That's a pretty sick early by Happy, gotta say. And gets that one as well. Level 3 versus level 1. A ghoul goes down at least, but the DK is still not on 2. Wow! That's a rough early. That's a hell of a rough early game. Happy showing up in strength and style. And that's all before Frenzy. My oh my.
A player's forces are under attack.
Solo experience for the DK is gonna get a fast level 2 over here. At least Happy is low mana now. He can't do that much at the moment. And 1-0 finally got his level 2 DK. But of course, it took forever. Big heal potion for Happy, very nice for the DK. And he's almost got as much experience as the enemy DK, who is the first hero. That's a good question. Next item here being taken by Happy. It is the Book of the Dead, which is very bad. But it shall be sold for something better. Alright, finally 1-0 is able to cobble together a decent army. He's got the Tri-Hero and statues, he's got some fiends, but he needs more. More fiends. More fiend? More fiends. Okay, almost level 3. Needs just 1 or 2 kills. And Happy might be looking for a creep jack. The big item, not picked up yet. This is the perfect opportunity, maybe, but 1-0 should get the last hit, and that he does. Destroyer morphed. 2 of them. He's got plenty of dispel against the silence. Saves the fiend. 1-0 with not the worst start into this fight. Set it on the ground for Happy. He's gonna get 1 fiend, but the ghouls are quickly dying as well, as it seems. 1 statue goes down quick, and 1-0 is having a return to form, maybe. But he lost the Dark Ranger. Oh, and the silence against the DK to kill the fiend there as well. But guess what? 1-0 has the supply lead. Somehow, he's got the supply lead. Big heal potion for Happy still available though. That is a very valuable asset to have here. Death Knight. Ooh. Careful now. Lich doesn't have the sickest item for Happy, but still has some good right click. Happy waiting for the perfect moment to use the heal pot. That will be soon, I guess. Coils there, Destroyer saved, TP needed, heal pot saved. Good kiting by 1-0. Good timing of the Destroyers. And seems like 1-0 is not intending to go Fiends again. It's going to be all out Destroyers, baby.
A player's forces are under attack.
Big items now being picked up. Medallion of Courage. Oh, that's very good on the Lich. On the other side, we have belt. Double belt, right? Yeah. 2 belts found for 1-0. Which is... I guess it's okay against hero focus. Could have been better, though. Happy finishes the red. Man, this guy keeps lagging. And the players are not saying anything. That is very confusing to me. DK for Happy. Takes a lot of damage. He's got the parry up, by the way. I mean, the medallion. Oh, last second coil. Which almost went down. That could have been the game right there. But 1-0 is still in it. In it to win it. Happy has a big lead in mana. He's got way more coils, way more novas. And this time, the Lich falls. DK's out of mana now. The Dark Ranger could be next. As Happy reaches level 4 on the Lich. Passes over the orb. Very surprised he doesn't have the medallion on the Lich. But I guess it worked out. 1-0 is still fighting. But 1-0, Happy in prime position to win this series. and become the champ. Without dropping a map, mind you. And honestly, I'm not sure if there was a very close game in any of these maps, in any of these matches. Happy in killer shape. Next Saturday, when the ELO rankings reset, or not reset, but update, Happy is going to have an impressive boost of ELO. Creeping up more and more. Dark Ranger now level 3. Ring of Regen. Oh, that's a nice item on a Death Knight. Big creep though for 1-0. He got the red up here. Claws plus 12 is real nice. Oh, sucky sucky. Skelly's gone. Both at around 50 supply. Maybe this is a fight that 1-0 can win. We'll see. Happy's mana is looking a lot better though. Looking a ton better. Death Knight in trouble, getting targeted. He's got the belt to protect him and a TP if necessary. And nothing has died just yet. He's got a bunch more Novas. Trying to threaten both heroes to make it difficult to get the coil off. Oh, the Ring of Regen here for the DK is so good, dude. Just passively healing over and over. It must be like 5 HP per second or something on the DK. Pretty nice. Solo creepy village now, trying to get level 5. He's not far away. Another Gloves of Haste. Almost all the creeps are gone. Only this turtle camp is left, and I think the High Priest over here. Is it enough for Lich 5? Oh, it might be. It should be. Ah, one more. Claws plus 8. That's pretty good. 1-0 hitting Happy's main base. Ghoul kills are very easy to come by. 1-0 will have to TP out. Happy will have to remake the ghouls. But of course 1-0 can't hope to win a fight here. It's going to take out a Ziggurat maybe? Yep. And Supply Box Happy. That was a good attack. Got a bunch of ghouls and a Ziggurat. Just cost him a TP. But Happy's Lich is now level 5. Happy has 4 Gloves of Haste. Alrighty. And now officially all the creeps are gone. Happy's got very little lumber intake right now, so he can't really morph all the destroyers. Destroyer morph costs 50 lumber. This is gonna be the final fight. Supply is very even. But I think Happy has the stronger heroes. 3 upgrades versus 2 upgrades. And the madness continues. Mass destroyers everywhere. Oh. Alright, and we go. Onto the DK right away. Taking out the healer would be crucial. Both have an invuln. 1-0 forced to use his first. Oh, Dark Ranger is gonna drop for Happy. Big loss of the hero. Threatens the Lich, threatens the DK, invulns there. And forced to TP out. Oh, and the Dark Ranger dies in the end. The Nova there just in time. Gets the kill. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, kind of. Happy on summoning the altar. He's gonna go for the Tavern Res. It is so many freaking destroyers.
Players force under attack.
Oh, they would love to have gyros now. Oh, the Lich. What's he doing here? 1-0. Doesn't have the Lich in the group. Perhaps panicking a bit because of the destroyers. And that is the GG. Not the most spectacular game for our culmination. Happy wins with a 3-0 also in the grand final. A 3-0 in the semifinals and 2 2-0s in the group. Happy doesn't lose a single map and looks dominant as ever. I'm not even sure if dominant as ever is the right way to put it. Like, this almost looks like a new level. Like, to visualize this, alright, check this out. Happy's #1 in the ELO ranking right now. And he is 200 above everyone else already. He's going to reach even higher. I think I think on Saturday, when the ELO chart, the ELO rankings update, Happy might have his highest ever MMR. Back 2022, he had also really high MMR, 2,700 something. He might crack the 2,800 ELO. When nobody ever, except for him, has gotten to 2,700. Happy is a beast. Unfortunately for us, that made the tournament pretty one-sided this time. Happy back-to-back winner of the Xiaotian Cup after also utterly destroying in the TED Cup 18. Question is, can this insane performance be kept? Can Happy keep playing at this level? He's going to be tested again next week, I think. But he's also going to be tested at the Rauerland qualifier this weekend on Saturday, where I'm going to be back. And when is TP League starting? Ah yeah, TP League is also starting next week on Thursday, which is going to be the big Chinese tournament kicking off again. But yeah, that's it for me today. We're going to be back later with the Creepjack at 6 p.m. here, which is in only half an hour, I guess, with Neo and Florentine. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have the Rauerland qualifiers final phase for Asia, Europe, and the Americas. I have a day off tomorrow. I won't be seeing you then, but I'm going to be back on Saturday. All right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate all the support, like from Axel Mao, our latest sub, first-time sub. Welcome. Thank you. And yeah, I'm out. Have a good one, guys. See you on Saturday. Bye-bye.